Hey folks, how you doing? You're probably watching this video right now because you Googled something about how does universal life insurance work, pros and cons. And I'll tell you what, if you're watching this video right now and you want to learn more, I am actually a 17-year veteran of the insurance world, and I can give you a couple of quick tidbits about what universal life is all about, because I'll tell you this, it has become one of the #1 topics that I hear about and I read about online, as well as clients asking me all the time, should I get into universal life? With the stock market being down, is this a better investment? Here's the bottom line, folks. First of all, life insurance, whether it be universal life, whole life, term life, whatever, return a premium, it's never about, it should never be sold as an investment product first. Life insurance is life insurance is life insurance. And I'll tell you this, if you have agents that are trying to tell you, hey, this is the best investment in the world, I would think twice. Now, does it have investment qualities? Absolutely, and I'll talk about those in a minute. But first, what is universal life? How does it work? What are the pros and cons of universal life? What it is, basically, it's a hybrid. Okay, it's a mix of term life insurance and whole life insurance. In other words, it takes the best aspects of term life, takes the best aspects of whole life insurance, and kind of mixes them together into a hybrid product known as universal life. And I'll tell you what, this product caught real fire in the 80s. It was very, very, very popular. However, it lost some steam because what happened was agents were underfunding this product. They weren't funding it at what's called target premiums. And unfortunately, these products flamed out. In other words, at the end of the product's term or even in the middle, people are asked to put in more premiums than what they had bargained for. Fortunately, now that we're in the new millennia and the product has completely changed, a lot of companies have come out with what are called GULs, Guarantee Universal Life. They fixed that problem. So no longer does universal life have that sour taste in your mouth or in the insurance company's mouth. It now is one of the hottest topics out there, because the nice thing about it is you can get a high face amount, a high death benefit for your beneficiary for much less premium than you would pay with a traditional whole life, as well as get a permanent type product for insurance. Whereas the problem with term is that it goes for a term, it goes for a time period, 10, 20 years, etc. And then at the end of the term, you have to renew it at a much higher rate, buy into a whole life policy at a lower face amount, whereas universal life offers all of the benefits of term and whole life combined into a really neat policy. And a lot of companies now are offering what's called indexed or indexed universal life, or a lot of different names for it, but indexed universal whole life, blah, 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 blah. Bottom line is that some of these policies are now being indexed against the S&P 500, in other words, they have investment features. In other words, it's like you buy a life insurance policy, and when the stock market goes up, you're actually getting a participation rate in that share, as well as protecting yourself with life insurance. Something that traditionally term life can't do. Whole life does it, but on a much lower percentage basis. So UL has become very attractive. However, a lot of agents are selling it the wrong way. They're not really talking about some of the pros and cons of it. And the pros are, again, I've already talked about that. You get lower premiums, higher face amounts. You get the fact that you can build cash value. However, some of the cons are you absolutely have to be dedicated to these premiums. If you commit to $200 a month, you got to stick with that, because there could be some tax advantages down the road if this policy blows up and you're not able to afford the premiums. In other words, i.e. if you lost your job or something like that. But anyway, I don't want to put any scare tactics into this. The bottom line is that universal life is very attractive for the right person. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people fit the mold, whether you're in your 20s or whether you're in your 50s. this could be the right policy for you. You just have to talk to a qualified agent that's going to give you the ups and downs of it, because as I mentioned, a lot of agents are selling this as an investment. They're trying to get people to move their entire 401k into these, or move their investments into these products, move their IRA. Absolutely not. This is after you've already invested in your IRAs, your 401k, your stocks, bond, mutual funds, you still need life insurance and you're looking for an investment return, well, then UL might be right for you. So bottom line, you want to head over to my website right now. It's financialinsuranceadvice.com. I designed the website specifically for people like you that are looking to combine some of their financial goals with some insurance, as well as insurance knowledge, what have you, and it's all video based, so you don't have to read boring articles. You can learn about all of the features I just talked about through video versus reading stuff. So anyway, with that said, head over there now if this makes sense to you, and you can learn more about universal life and index universal life and all the other fun stuff that goes with it. Thanks so much, folks, and we look forward to seeing you over there. Talk to you soon.